There's a lot more common elephant around the area. It's actually far from the road, about 100 meters deep in the bushes. And of course, one of the guy have spotted tracks of rhino. Look like very fresh, not far from our point here. I just want to take this time and follow up on the rhino. It might be in 15 minutes time or 10 minutes time we might locate them. Zebra is a lot more common species around the area. This is stumpy, you have stumpy tail. Definitely it might be from the fighting when they fight, because really stallions, they fight hardly for survival in the area. A male warthog, he's got a nice tusk, so really for sure he feels more proud for himself. He doesn't fear anything that coming close, because really he can protect, he can cause damage. It's really one of the animals that, depend on the roots from the grass. Definitely wants to eat quite a lot of roots, digging by the nostrils under the ground.
Station already has been down for a while. Any update?
So they eat grass, elephant too. They eat leaves and grass. So we have complete all the three that eating grass. Only the two of the big five that eat meat, which is, we call them cats, leopard and lions. So all of these rhino here are the old males. Three of them are still young, still living under the dominant male's territory, which for them they doesn't have to mark the territory or scent marking. As I said, what they do, they just live in the area, and the dominant male all to be in the area. How it comes like that? It's really because when they living in the dominant male area, they don't defecate at the same spot of the male, which we call maiden. They really don't do that. If they really start to do that, it's a challenge of fine. They still respect that. They find themselves, they're still young to do that. If really try to scent mark on a dominant, so really the dominant male will challenge them and kick them off from the spot. The eyesight is very poor, as you can see, because the vehicle is close by there. They can't see exactly, it's only the movement that they can see. The sense of hearing is very good, the eyesight is poor, the sense of smell is very good on rhino. So they rely on that. See the middle one, that one coming, the second one, she's still young, and the third one that's coming boy around this tree here, and they're all coming from the same litter. We know this rhino from way back, and the female now, she's having a youngster. We haven't identified the sex of that youngster that she's having at the stage, but really for sure they're all males. She's very good at producing males in the area. I just saw her reproducing myself, although just went behind to our vehicle, which is not nice to see them. Although we have lights and everything at the back, it was much more difficult. So right now, so really this is one of the animals that need water and also wallowing. We're moving towards one of the dam, which is very close to our boundary, which they will have water there and wallow for a night and move again. soon or later he's gonna withdraw from these crashes of young males. He's gonna go and find his own area of operation. You have to go and challenge other males to fight. So really for sure, it leave the other two because they're still young. Really, mating is one of the things that they have to do in life. So I believe now is the right time for it. As you can see, you see the horn and the body structure. It's very, he's a big boy. Really, it might be the last year spend the time with these two youngsters. You have to move. You have to definitely, one day is gonna fight. We have one, rhino in the area called Shorthorn. Really for sure, it's one of the round in the area for longer at the stage. He's a mafia, he really wants to fight. We never know what's gonna happen. Maybe this youngster here is gonna go somewhere else across the other male's territory and challenge a fight from there, because nature is a lot more sensitive when it comes to inbreeding. Definitely, I believe he won't challenge him, he will go somewhere. But let's move forward and we get close enough. So we take over from the dominant sheep, definitely we'll have name. So really we just quickly change the position of camera because we just want to show how, if we talk about the scent mark, what we're meaning. It really is defecating there. You can see the youngster won't kick the dung. He will leave the dung like as it is to respect the dominant male. Of course, you're really moving. If you start to kick the dung, what we call it challenging of fight, because he wants to leave the scent mark on their feet. Wherever he goes, you will announce his area, because he's still young. You just defecate and leave it as it is. That is one of the signs to tell the dominant male that we are in the area. We're not challenging any fight. We're just living in peace with you. We still respect you. As I said, the eyesight is poor, on the sense of hearing. You can hear us, yeah, but because we are quite distant, it's a lot more difficult for the rhino to get to see us. As I said, he's about to leave. He's defecate. He's recently defecate and got back to the dung and get a scent of himself, which I don't know what kind of behavior is that. It might be getting a scent that is big enough. He has to go and challenge a fight and fight with the other males. It will be time for him to mate. I've seen once before for himself tracking another rhino and defecate from the same spot where the other rhino defecates. So really it might be his time, his own life with the females.